I slammed the door shut behind me, heart pounding like a drum in my chest, as my father's voice echoed through the house. "Get out, you disgusting faggot!" The words hit harder than any punch, and in that instant, my world shattered. Everything I'd hidden for years laid bare because of one person's betrayal. It all started 3 months earlier, on a crisp autumn afternoon in Seattle, when my best friend Jordan pulled me aside after our college lecture and said, "Alex, I can't keep pretending anymore. I'm in love with you." We'd been inseparable since freshman year at the University of Washington. Jordan with his messy brown hair, easy smile, and that quiet confidence that made everyone like him. Me, Alex Rivera, the guy who blended into the background, always careful not to draw attention. My family was old-school Mexican-American, devout Catholics who moved to the States when I was a kid. Dad ran a small construction business, Mom volunteered at the church, and my 2 younger sisters looked up to me as the perfect son. Being gay, that wasn't an option. I'd buried it deep, dated a couple of girls in high school to keep up appearances. But Jordan, he saw through it all. That confession changed everything. We were walking back to our dorm when he stopped under a maple tree shedding red leaves. "Alex, we've been dancing around this for too long," he said, his blue eyes locking onto mine. "The way you look at me, the late-night talks, it's not just friendship." I froze, my stomach twisting. Part of me wanted to run, but another part, the one I'd silenced for so long, surged forward. "Jordan, yeah, me too," I whispered, and just like that we kissed. It was tentative at first, then real, like finally breathing after holding my breath underwater. But reality crashed in quick. We kept it secret, meeting in hidden spots around campus, the library stacks, late-night drives to the sound. Jordan came from a liberal family in Portland. His parents were cool with him being out since high school. He pushed me gently. "You should tell your folks, Alex. Hiding eats you up inside." I laughed it off, but inside, fear gnawed at me. What if Dad disowned me? Mom would cry, "Pray for my soul." My sisters, God, they'd be confused. Society wasn't as bad as it used to be, but in our tight-knit community, whispers could ruin reputations. Dad's business partners were conservative types. One wrong word, and contracts could dry up. As weeks passed, our relationship deepened. We'd study together, hands brushing under the table, stealing moments that felt stolen from a life I wasn't supposed to have. But tension built. Jordan wanted more, public dates, meeting friends as a couple. "I'm tired of sneaking around like we're criminals," he'd say. I'd argue back, "It's not that simple." My family would fall apart. One night, after a heated whisper fight in his dorm, he stormed out. I chased him, grabbing his arm in the hallway. "Don't do this," I pleaded. He turned, eyes wet. "Then choose, Alex. Us or the lie." The next day he apologized, but something shifted. He started pulling away, canceling plans. I thought it was stress from midterms, but then came the signs. Texts from unknown numbers, him being evasive about weekends. Paranoia set in. Was he seeing someone else? I confronted him in the campus cafe. "What's going on, Jordan? Are you cheating?" He looked guilty, but not for that. "No, Alex. I can't watch you destroy yourself. I told my roommate about us, just to vent." My blood ran cold. His roommate was Straight Arrow Mike, who knew my cousin from church. "You what?" "He'll tell everyone." It spiraled from there. Rumors trickled back, whispers in class, odd looks from friends. I denied it all, but the pressure mounted. At home, Dad started asking questions. "Why you always out late? Got a girl?" I'd mumble excuses, but Mom's eyes narrowed, sensing something off. Jordan and I fought more. "You need to come out," he insisted, "or this ends." I begged for time, but he was done waiting. One evening, as rain pounded the windows, he said, "If you won't tell them, maybe I should." I laughed nervously. "You wouldn't." But his face was serious. "For your own good, Alex." The betrayal hit like a freight train. I got home from class to find my family in the living room, faces grim. Dad held a phone, Jordan's number on the screen. "This boy called," Dad growled. "Said some things about you too. Is it true?" My world tilted. Jordan had called my house, spilled everything. Mom sobbed, "How could you, Mijo? This is a sin." My sisters stared, wide-eyed. I denied it at first, but the evidence was there. Texts Jordan forwarded, photos from our secret spots. Dad exploded, throwing me out with nothing but the clothes on my back. Homeless for the night, I crashed on a park bench, rain soaking me. Why, Jordan? Was it love or control? The next morning, I confronted him at his dorm. "You ruined my life," I yelled. He looked wrecked. "I thought it'd force you to be free."
I'm sorry.
But sorry didn't fix the fracture. Family cut off, friends divided. Some supported, others ghosted. I had to drop a class to avoid stares. The internal war raged. Was hiding wrong? But his betrayal, that was unforgivable. As days blurred, I found a couch to surf on with a sympathetic classmate. Job hunting sucked. Dad's connections blackballed me in construction. I applied for scholarships, anything to stay in school. Jordan tried reaching out, but I blocked him. The pain was raw, a constant ache. Nights I'd replay it all, our first kiss, the fights, the call. Society preached acceptance, but in my world, it came at a cost. Was love worth the wreckage? Weeks turned into a haze of survival. I moved into a dingy off-campus apartment shared with 3 strangers, scraping by on fast food shifts and student loans. The isolation hit hard, no family dinners, no mom's calls checking in. I'd scroll through old photos, heart twisting at the happy family shots. Dad's voice echoed, "You're dead to us." Harsh, but that's how it felt. Church friends unfollowed me on social media. Whispers followed me everywhere. Seattle's progressive vibe helped some. LGBTQ centers offered counseling, but the betrayal lingered like a shadow. Jordan wouldn't let go. He showed up at my work, eyes pleading. "Alex, talk to me. I messed up, but I did it because I love you." Love? I slammed the counter. Love doesn't destroy someone's life. Customers stared, but I didn't care. He left, but not before slipping me a note. "Meet me at our spot, please." Our spot, the pier overlooking Puget Sound where we'd shared dreams. I crumpled it, but curiosity won. That evening, waves crashing below, he waited. "I couldn't watch you suffer in silence," he said. "Your family's reaction, that's on them, not us." We argued for hours. "You had no right," I shouted. "It was my choice, my timing." He countered, "Hiding was killing you. Remember the panic attacks? The lies?" True. I'd wake up sweating, terrified of discovery. But his method? Brutal. As the sun set, tension eased into reluctant talk. He shared his own coming-out story, supportive parents, but lost friends. "It hurts, but freedom's worth it." I softened, admitting the relief of no more secrets. We parted without resolution, but the door cracked open. Back home, reality bit. Bills piled up. My grades slipped. Professor noticed, pulled me aside. "Alex, what's going on?" I broke down, spilling the mess. She connected me with a support group, gay students navigating family rejection. There I met others. A guy disowned for loving another man, a trans kid fighting for acceptance. Stories mirrored mine, fueling anger at society's double standards. Why celebrate straight love but condemn ours? The group therapist dug deep. Betrayal stems from pain. Jordan's actions, were they selfish or selfless? I wrestled with that. Texts from Jordan continued, apologies, memories. One night, loneliness won. I replied. We met for coffee, neutral ground. Conversation flowed, old chemistry sparking. "I miss you," he admitted. "Me too," I said, guard down. We kissed again, tentative like starting over. But trust? Shattered. As we rebuilt, family loomed. Mom texted once. "Praying for you." Dad? Silence. My sisters sneaked messages. "We love you." Bro Dad stubborn. Pressure mounted from all sides. Jordan's friends embraced us. But mine? Split. Some rallied, others judged. At a party, a former buddy cornered me. "Dude, you're confusing everyone. Pick a side." Pick a side? Like love was a team sport. I stormed out, Jordan following. "See? This is what hiding does," he said. But I snapped, "This is what your betrayal did." The fight escalated, ending in tears. "Maybe we need space," he suggested. Space. Felt like abandonment. Alone again, doubt crept in. Was I wrong to forgive so easily? The support group debated. Some said cut ties, others fight for love. I chose the latter, calling Jordan. "Let's try." We did, slowly. Dates in public, holding hands. Terrifying but exhilarating. Society's stares? I ignored them, but family wounds festered. Thanksgiving approached. I spent it alone, eating takeout while imagining the family table. A knock, my sister Elena. "Mom sent food. She misses you." Tears flowed. "Dad." She shook her head. "He's hurting too." That sparked hope. I wrote letters, pouring out my truth, the pain of hiding. No response. Jordan encouraged, "Give time." But time brought complications. His ex, Chris, resurfaced. Texts, calls. Jordan swore it was platonic, but jealousy flared. "Why talk to him?" I demanded. "He's a friend." Friend? Like we were? Paranoia peaked when I saw them hugging goodbye after coffee. "What's this?" I confronted. Jordan sighed. "Just catching up. Trust me." Trust, the fragile thread. We fought, accusations flying. "You're hiding something," I yelled. He denied, but seeds of doubt grew. Then the bomb. Chris cornered me on campus. "Jordan's using you to get over me." Lies? Or truth? I stormed to Jordan's. "Is it true?" He hesitated, fatal. "We dated briefly after our fight. But it's over." After our fight? Meaning after his betrayal. Rage boiled. "You cheated." No, he insisted, emotional, maybe. But the damage? Irreparable. I walked out, heart in pieces. Betrayal twice? Unbearable. Friends advised, dump him. But love clung. Nights blurred in reflection, our highs, lows. Society's lens. Gay relationships scrutinized more, trust harder. Was I naive? The group session helped. Forgive, but set boundaries. I tried, but suspicion lingered. As winter set in, we limped on, tension simmering. Then, the turning point, Dad called. "Come home. We talk." Hope surged. Jordan offered to come, but I went alone. The house felt foreign. Mom hugged me tight. Sisters beamed. Dad, stern. "This lifestyle, it's wrong." We argued Bible verses versus my heart. "God made me this way," I said. He softened slightly. "Maybe, but no bringing him here." Compromise? Progress. I left lighter, sharing with Jordan. "See? Time works." But his face fell. "I'm happy for you." Pressed, he confessed. "Chris wants me back." The world spun. "And you?" Silence. "I don't know." Betrayal's sting renewed. "Choose." I echoed his old words. He chose Chris. Or did he? It's easier with him, no drama. Easier? Our love wasn't easy, but real. I walked away, shattered anew. The breakup hit like a storm, leaving wreckage in its wake. I threw myself into school, acing exams to prove I could thrive alone. But nights? Agony. Jordan's face haunted dreams. Our laughs, touches. Why choose easy over us? Friends rallied. He's a jerk. But the group therapist probed. Was his betrayal rooted in fear? Like yours. Mirror to my hiding. Painful truth, we both made choices hurting the other. Family mended slowly. Christmas I visited, awkward but present. Dad grumbled, but no explosions. Mom whispered, "We love you always." Sisters asked about the boy. I deflected. Over. Their pity stung. Society's narrative. Gay love dramatic. Doomed. I rejected that, joining campus LGBTQ events. There, I met Liam, kind, out and proud activist. Sparks? Friendly but no rush. Jordan faded, or so I thought. Rumors, he and Chris split quick. Regret? His texts begged talks. Ignored. Focus shifted. Internship at a non-profit aiding queer youth. Stories echoed mine: rejection, resilience. One kid, 17, disowned like me. How do you survive? He asked. One day at a time, I said, meaning it. The work healed, purpose replacing pain. But past collided. At a rally for marriage equality. Ironic, post-breakup, Jordan appeared. Alex. My name, soft. We talked sidelines. I screwed up. Chris was rebound. You were real. Tears in his eyes. Forgive me. Tempting but scars deep. Why now? He admitted. Lost you, lost myself. We parted unresolved, but seeds planted. Family pressure resurfaced. Dad's business struggled. He blamed distractions. Me? The distraction. Fix this, he urged. Fix? Like I was broken. Arguments reignited. Accept me or lose me, I stated. He balked, but Mom mediated. Family first. Was it? Blood versus chosen. The moral quagmire. Loyalty to self or kin? Jordan persisted. Flowers. Notes. Let's start fresh. Skeptical, I agreed to dinner. Neutral restaurant. Seattle skyline glowing. Conversation easy, old flames flickering. I was wrong to out you, he owned. Pushed because I feared losing you. Vulnerability disarmed me. We kissed goodbye, hopeful, cautious. Rebuilding trust? Marathon. Dates chaperoned by therapy sessions. Group insights. Betrayal tests love strength. Ours? Battle-tested. But family loomed. Sisters invited me to a game. Dad there, civil. Progress? Then, bombshell, Jordan's parents visited, wanting to meet me. They're supportive, he said. Envy hit, why not mine? The meeting? Warm. His mom hugged. We've heard so much. Contrast sharpened pain. Back home, I confronted Dad. Why can't you be like that? He exploded. Because it's wrong. We yelled, years of repression unleashing. I love him, Dad. Deal with it. He stormed out. Mom cried. Sisters sided with me. He's old-fashioned. Fracture deepened. Dad avoided me. Family dinners tense. Jordan supported. They'll come around. But doubt nagged. Was pushing worth it? Society evolved, but pockets resisted. At work, a client's story. Father-son reconciliation after years. Inspired, I tried again. Letter to Dad. I miss you. Let's talk. Response. Coffee shop meet. Awkward start. Why him? Dad asked. Love doesn't choose, I replied. He shared fears. Community judges us. Shift. Protecting family. But at what cost? We parted better, hug, even. Jordan and I strengthened. 6 months post-betrayal, we moved in, small apartment, shared dreams. But tests came. His job transfer offer. San Francisco. Come with. Big ask. Leave school. Family mending? Think about it, he urged. Deliberation tore me. Pros. Fresh start. Away from judgment. Cons. Abandoning roots. Family reaction. Dad. Running away? Mom. Stay close. Sisters. Go for love. Moral dilemma. Selfish pursuit or family duty? I chose stay, finish degree, build bridges. Jordan understood, but strain showed. Long distance? Doable but risky. We'll make it, he promised. Farewell emotional airport tears. Love you. First public declaration. Alone reflection hit. Betrayal's lessons. Communication key. Trust earned. Society's role. Progress uneven. Group shared. Choices define us. Mine? Bold. Months flew. Video calls sustained us. Family thawed. Dad attended my graduation, proud clap. Good job, son. Milestone. But twist. Jordan's silence grew. Text sparse. Worry built. Flight down, surprise visit. Door open to Chris. Alex. Shock. Jordan flustered. It's not what. But it was. Cheating, blatant. Heart pulverized. How could you? Yells, tears. Distance was hard, he excused. Lame. I fled. Betrayal's echo deafening. Back home. Numbness. Family consoled, irony, then my rock now. Dad. He's not worth it. Growth. Healing slow. Work absorbed me. Liam reappeared. Date? Tentative yes. Life moved. Yet questions lingered. Was love's price too high? Rebounding with Liam felt wrong at first, like bandaging a wound still bleeding. He was steady, a law student advocating for queer rights, with a calm that contrasted Jordan's fire. Our first date, a quiet hike in the Olympics, brought laughter I hadn't felt in months. No pressure, he said, sensing my hesitation. Just friends if that's better. But as weeks passed, friendship bloomed into more. Kisses under stars, talks about futures. You've been through hell, he noted. Let me help heal. Family noticed the shift. Mom asked over dinner, "New boy?" I nodded, cautious. Dad grunted approval. As long as he's good to you. Progress from disowning to this. Sisters teased. Hotter than Jordan? Laughter eased old tensions. Society's acceptance grew. Seattle's pride events felt welcoming. But scars reminded trust fragile. Jordan's ghost faded, blocked everywhere. Rumors via mutuals, he regretted, spiraled. Pity mixed with anger. Why cheat? Moral gray, his betrayals, outing, infidelity versus my forgiveness attempts. Group debated. Some people change. Others repeat. I leaned latter. Life stabilized. Graduated. Full-time at the nonprofit. Impactful work, helping kids like young me. One case. Teen outed by a friend. Family rejecting. Echoes. Fight for you, I advised. Hypocrite. I fought. Lost. Won. Liam integrated seamlessly. Met family, dad shook hands firmly. Treat him right. Mom baked favorites. Contrast to Jordan's drama. Stability intoxicating. We discussed moving in. Future solid. But past intruded. Email from Jordan. Need to talk. Important. Ignored. Then, call from unknown number him. Alex, please. Curiosity won. Coffee. Public. He looked worn, bags under eyes. I messed up everything. Therapy's helping. I see now. Control issues from my past. Excuses. Not asking forgiveness. Just closure. Closure? I had it. You hurt me deeply, I stated. Twice. He nodded. I know. Be happy with Liam. How'd he know? Stalker vibes. Parted civilly, but unease lingered. Home, I confided in Liam. Old flames burn out, he reassured. But dreams plagued Jordan's face, betrayals replaying. Internal conflict. Forgiven, but not forgotten. Society's judgment. Gay men promiscuous? Stereotypes fueled doubt. Pushed aside. Highs followed. Promotion at work. Liam's bar exam success. Celebration dinner. Family joined. Dad toasted. To my son. Tears. Reconciliation's sweet fruit. Then curveball, Jordan's accident. Mutual friend called. Car crash. Hospital. Guilt surged. Despite all, care remained. Visited, bandaged. Remorseful. Didn't expect you. Talked hours, past mistakes, growth. You deserved better. Tears. I did. Left lighter, true closure. Liam understood. Compassion's strength. Our bond deepened. Trip to Portland, his hometown. Parents welcoming like Jordan's once. Envy gone. Gratitude now. Back. Family surprise. Dad's apology letter. Proud of you. Sorry for pain. Breakthrough. Dinner sealed it. Hugs. Laughs. But morality nagged. Dad's change genuine? Or societal pressure? Debated internally. Relationship with Liam flourished. Engaged. Hints dropped. Future bright. Yet, society's undercurrents. Workplace discrimination whispers. Colleague outed. Fired subtly. Fought back. Protests. Legal aid. Personal became political. Jordan recovered, moved on, new guy, therapy success. Distant nods at events. Life's tapestry. Betrayals wove strength. Choices costs high but rewarding. As wedding plans loomed, Liam proposed lakeside, reflection peaked. Was path right? Rebounding with Liam felt wrong at first, like bandaging a wound still bleeding. He was steady, a law student advocating for queer rights, with a calm that contrasted Jordan's fire. Our first date, a quiet hike in the Olympics, brought laughter I hadn't felt in months. "No pressure," he said, sensing my hesitation. "Just friends if that's better." But as weeks passed, friendship bloomed into more. Kisses under stars, talks about futures. "You've been through hell," he noted. "Let me help heal." We explored the city together, discovering hidden gems, coffee shops with live music, parks where we could just be. His patience was a balm, allowing me to open up about the betrayals without judgment. Family noticed the shift. Mom asked over dinner, "New boy?" I nodded, cautious. Dad grunted approval. "As long as he's good to you." Progress from disowning to this. Sisters teased. "Hotter than Jordan?" Laughter eased old tensions. Society's acceptance grew. Seattle's pride events felt welcoming. But scars reminded trust fragile. I attended more therapy, unpacking layers of hurt. The therapist challenged, "What did Jordan's actions teach you about boundaries? Boundaries key to health." Jordan's ghost faded, blocked everywhere. Rumors via mutuals he regretted, spiraled. Pity mixed with anger. Why cheat? Moral gray, his betrayals, outing, infidelity versus my forgiveness attempts. Group debated. Some people change, others repeat. I leaned latter, focusing on self-growth. Yoga, reading, tools for peace. Life stabilized. Graduated, full-time at the nonprofit. Impactful work, helping kids like young me. One case. Teen outed by a friend. Family rejecting. Echoes. "Fight for you," I advised. Hypocrite. I fought, lost, won. The kid's progress inspired, reconciled with parents. Mirror to mine. Liam integrated seamlessly. Met family, dad shook hands firmly. Treat him right. Mom baked favorites. Contrast to Jordan's drama. Stability intoxicating. We discussed moving in. Future solid. Apartment hunting, cozy place overlooking the sound. Mornings with coffee, evenings cooking. Domestic bliss. But past intruded. Email from Jordan. Need to talk. Important. Ignored. Then, call from unknown number him. "Alex, please." Curiosity won. Coffee. Public. He looked worn, bags under eyes. I messed up everything. Therapy's helping. I see now, control issues from my past. Excuses? Not asking forgiveness. Just closure. Closure? I had it. "You hurt me deeply," I stated. "Twice." He nodded. "I know. Be happy with Liam." How'd he know? Stalker vibes. Parted civilly, but unease lingered. Discussed with Liam. Block him for good. Done. Home, I confided in Liam. Old flames burn out, he reassured. But dreams plagued Jordan's face, betrayals replaying. Internal conflict. Forgiven, but not forgotten. Society's judgment. Gay men promiscuous? Stereotypes fueled doubt. Pushed aside by activism, volunteering at Pride, speaking at events. Highs followed. Promotion at work. Liam's bar exam success. Celebration dinner. Family joined. Dad toasted. "To my son." Tears. Reconciliation's sweet fruit. Conversations deepened. Dad sharing his youth. Fears rooted in culture. Then curveball Jordan's accident. Mutual friend called. Car crash. Hospital. Guilt surged. Despite all, care remained. Visited, bandaged. Remorseful. Didn't expect you. Talked hours, past mistakes, growth. You deserved better. Tears. I did. Left lighter, true closure. Told Liam. Final chapter closed. Liam understood. Compassion's strength. Our bond deepened. Trip to Portland, his hometown. Parents welcoming like Jordan's once. Envy gone. Gratitude now. Activities, hiking, family dinners. Strengthened us. Back. Family surprise. Dad's apology letter. Proud of you. Sorry for pain. Breakthrough. Dinner sealed it. Hugs. Laughs. Stories shared. Bonds mended. But morality nagged. Dad's change genuine? Or societal pressure? Debated internally, but actions spoke. Relationship with Liam flourished. Engaged, hints dropped, future bright. Proposal, lakeside picnic, ring. Yes, joy overwhelming. Yet, society's undercurrents, workplace discrimination whispers. Colleague outed, fired subtly. Fought back, protests, legal aid. Personal became political. Liam's law skills helped, case won. Jordan recovered, moved on, new guy, therapy success. Distant nods at events. No resentment. Pity faded to indifference. Life's tapestry. Betrayals wove strength. Choices costs high but rewarding. As wedding plans loomed, reflection peaked. Was path right? Highs outweighed lows. Wedding preparations consumed us, venue hunts, guest lists. Family involved. Mom helping with flowers, Dad offering advice on suits. Make it count, he said, a far cry from disowning days. Sisters bridesmaids, excited chatter. Liam's side blended seamlessly. Society's evolution evident. Legal same-sex marriage, but personal battles lingered. Flashbacks intruded, Jordan's betrayals as cautionary tales. Never again, I vowed. Liam echoed. We're solid. Vows written, heartfelt. Rehearsal dinner, toasts to resilience. Dad's, son, you've taught me love knows no bounds. Tears flowed. Moral victory, change possible. Honeymoon planned, Hawaii beaches. But pre-wedding jitters. Was rushing? Group reassured. You've earned happiness. Ceremony day, sunny park. Friends. Family. Walking aisle, eyes on Liam. Future incarnate. Vows exchanged. Through betrayals past. I choose you. Rings slipped on. Kiss sealed. Reception joyous, dances, speeches. Jordan, not invited, but a card arrived. Congrats. Be happy. Closure complete. Post-wedding, life settled. House bought, careers thriving. Adoption discussions, family expansion. But society's shadows, news of anti-LGBTQ bills. Activism ramped, marches, petitions. Personal stakes high. Years passed. Anniversaries marked growth. Family holidays inclusive. Dad grandpa to our adopted son. Reflection. Paths twists. Betrayals. Reconciliations. Shaped me. Costs paid, pain but gains immense. Was Jordan's initial betrayal ultimately the catalyst for my freedom? Or was it an unforgivable violation of trust? Wedding preparations consumed us. Venue hunts in scenic Seattle spots. Guest lists balancing both families. Family involved. Mom helping with flowers. Her green thumb turning arrangements into art. Dad offering advice on suits. Surprising with his taste. Make it count, he said, a far cry from disowning days. Sisters as bridesmaids. Excited chatter about dresses. Makeup. Liam's side blended seamlessly. Parents flying in with gifts. Society's evolution evident. Legal same-sex marriage normalized, but personal battles lingered in conservative corners. Flashbacks intruded during quiet moments. Jordan's betrayals as cautionary tales. The outing, the cheating scars that made me wiser. Never again, I vowed to Liam over wine. He echoed. We're solid, built on honesty. Vows written late nights. Heartfelt promises of fidelity. Support. Rehearsal dinner at a cozy restaurant. Toasts to resilience from friends who'd seen the lows. Dad's turn. Son, you've taught me love knows no bounds. Tears flowed around the table. Moral victory. Change not just possible, but profound. Honeymoon planned. Hawaii beaches for relaxation after chaos. But pre-wedding jitters hit. Was I rushing into stability to escape past pain? Group session reassured. You've processed, grown. You've earned happiness. Therapist's words grounded me. Ceremony day dawned sunny. Park venue alive with birdsong. Guests arrived, college friends, work colleagues, extended family. Walking the aisle, arm in Dad's, eyes locked on Liam's smiling face. My future incarnate. Officiant's words blurred. focus on us. Vows exchanged. Through betrayals past and trials faced, I choose you every day. Rings slipped on with trembling hands. Kiss sealed amid cheers. Reception joyous, first dance to our song, laughter during cake cutting. Speeches heartfelt. Sisters roasting my fashion fails. Liam's best man sharing how we met. Jordan, not invited, but a card arrived anonymously. Congrats. Be happy. Signature matched his final closure, no bitterness. Post-wedding, we jetted to Hawaii. Sunsets, swims, uninterrupted time. This is us, Liam whispered. Back home, life settled into rhythm. House bought in suburbs, yard for future plans. Careers thriving. My nonprofit expanded programs. Liam's firm took pro bono queer cases. Adoption discussions heated, wanting to give a child the acceptance we fought for. Process grueling. Interviews, home visits. Approved finally. Our son, Mateo, 5, from foster care. Joy overwhelming. First family photo, Dad holding him proudly. But society's shadows persisted. News of anti-LGBTQ bills in other states, threats to rights. Activism ramped. Marches in Olympia, petitions online. Personal stakes high with a family now. Protect our son, we vowed. Years passed. Anniversaries marked with trips, growth. Mateo thrived, knowing two dads' love. Family holidays inclusive. Dad as doting grandpa, teaching construction basics. Occasional bumps, work stress, parenting challenges. But communication, lesson from past, kept us strong. Therapy ongoing, preventive. Reflection in quiet moments. Paths twists, Jordan's betrayals, family rejections, reconciliations, shaped resilience. Costs paid. Emotional pain, lost time, but gains immense. Authentic life, love, legacy. One evening, watching Mateo play, I pondered the journey's start. That shocking confession and betrayal set it all in motion. Was Jordan's initial betrayal ultimately the catalyst for my freedom, or was it an unforgivable violation of trust?